Sometimes, without even realizing it, your ego can get in the way of reaching your financial goals. Ego isn't just about being overly confident, it's about letting pride, stubbornness, or the need to always be right control your decisions. When it comes to money, this can be a real problem. For example, your ego might stop you from admitting when you've made a bad investment or when you're in over your head with debt. Instead of facing the reality and making changes, you might keep pushing forward, hoping things will get better. This unwillingness to admit mistakes or accept help can lead to even bigger financial problems. Another way ego can get in the way is by making you spend money to impress others. You might feel the need to show off by buying expensive things, going on fancy vacations, or living a lifestyle that doesn't match your actual income. This desire to look successful, even if you're not quite there yet, can lead to overspending and debt. Instead of saving and investing for the future, you end up living paycheck to paycheck just to keep up appearances. It's important to remember that true financial success isn't about what others think of you, but about having the security and freedom to live life on your terms. Ego can also make you think you know everything and don't need advice. You might believe you can handle your finances without the help of a financial advisor, or that you don't need to listen to others' opinions. This attitude can prevent you from learning new things and making smarter financial choices. The reality is, no one knows everything, and there's always more to learn. Being open to advice and willing to learn from others' experiences can help you make better financial decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Sometimes, ego can stop you from taking necessary risks. You might be afraid of failing or looking foolish, so you stick with what's safe and familiar, even if it's not getting you closer to your financial goals. Taking calculated risks is a part of growing your wealth, whether it's starting a new business, investing in the stock market, or changing careers. If your ego keeps you stuck in your comfort zone, you might miss out on opportunities that could significantly improve your financial situation. Your ego might also make you feel entitled to certain things, like a high salary or a certain standard of living, even if you haven't earned it yet. This sense of entitlement can lead to frustration and disappointment when reality doesn't meet your expectations. It's important to set realistic financial goals based on where you are now, not where you think you should be. By focusing on gradual progress and celebrating small wins, you can build your financial future step by step without letting ego get in the way. Ego can lead to comparing yourself to others, which is a trap that can derail your financial plans. You might look at what others have and feel the need to compete, leading to spending money you don't have to keep up with friends, family, or neighbors. This comparison game can make you lose sight of your own goals and priorities. Remember, everyone's financial journey is different, and what works for someone else might not work for you. Focus on your own path and what's best for your financial well-being, not on trying to match someone else's lifestyle. Ego can also make you resistant to change. You might have a set way of doing things financially, and even if it's not working, your ego can prevent you from trying something new. This stubbornness can keep you from adapting to changes in the economy, technology, or even your own personal circumstances. Being successful with money often requires flexibility and the ability to pivot when things aren't going as planned. If your ego is keeping you stuck in old habits or outdated strategies, you could miss out on new opportunities that could improve your financial situation. Another issue is that ego can make you overconfident in your financial decisions. You might think you have a special knack for picking the right stocks, or that you can time the market perfectly, leading you to take on more risk than you should. Overconfidence can blind you to potential pitfalls and lead to significant losses. It's important to stay humble and remember that the market can be unpredictable. Relying too much on your own judgment without considering expert advice or doing thorough research can be a recipe for financial disaster. Ego can also cause you to focus too much on short-term gains rather than long-term stability. You might be driven by the desire to make quick money to prove something to yourself or others. This can lead to high-risk investments or impulsive financial decisions that offer immediate rewards but don't contribute to long-term wealth. Successful financial planning is about thinking ahead and making decisions that will benefit you in the long run, not just satisfy short-term desires. Sometimes, ego manifests in the form of not wanting to admit that you don't understand something. This could be complex financial products, investment strategies, or even your own financial statements. Rather than asking for clarification or seeking help, you might pretend to understand, which can lead to costly mistakes. Financial literacy is critical, and it's okay not to know everything. Admitting when you don't understand something and seeking out the necessary information can help you make better financial choices and avoid pitfalls. Ego can also lead you to hold onto assets or investments longer than you should because you don't want to admit you were wrong. This is known as the sunk cost fallacy, where you keep investing time or money into something just because you've already invested a lot into it. Holding onto a failing investment, business, or financial strategy just to avoid admitting defeat can drain your resources and prevent you from moving forward. Letting go of what isn't working and redirecting your efforts to more promising opportunities is essential for financial success. Another way ego can interfere is by making you feel you have to do everything on your own. You might see asking for help as a sign of weakness, thinking that if you can't manage your finances alone, then you're failing. However, seeking help from financial advisors, mentors, or even trusted friends can provide you with valuable insights and perspectives that you might not see on your own. Collaboration and seeking advice can lead to better financial outcomes than going it alone. Ego can also make you too competitive. You might be driven to outdo others, leading you to take unnecessary financial risks just to stay ahead. This need to be the best can push you into investments or business ventures that aren't well thought out, just to show that you can succeed. True financial success is not about beating others, it's about achieving your own personal financial goals. Letting go of the need to compete and focusing on what truly matters to you can lead to more sustainable and meaningful financial success. In the end, ego can be a silent barrier that keeps you from achieving your financial goals. By recognizing how ego might be influencing your financial decisions and taking steps to manage it, you can make more thoughtful, informed choices. Stay humble, be willing to learn, admit when you're wrong, seek help when needed, and focus on your own path to financial success. By doing so, you can avoid the pitfalls of ego and create a more secure and prosperous financial future. Finally, ego can make you avoid budgeting or tracking your spending because it feels too restrictive or beneath you. You might think that budgeting is only for people who don't have a lot of money, or you might not want to face the reality of your financial situation. However, knowing exactly where your money is going is crucial for achieving your financial goals. A budget helps you make informed decisions, prioritize spending, and save for the future. It's not about limiting yourself. It's about taking control of your finances and making sure your money is working for you, not against you. In conclusion, your ego can be a significant barrier to reaching your financial goals. Whether it's refusing to admit mistakes, spending to impress others, avoiding advice, fearing risks, feeling entitled, comparing yourself to others, or ignoring budgeting, ego can lead to poor financial decisions. The key to overcoming this is self-awareness. Recognize when your ego is influencing your choices and be willing to set it aside. Be honest with yourself, open to learning, and focused on what truly matters for your financial success. By keeping your ego in check, you can make smarter decisions and build the financial future you want.